Hello guys, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today's video, well, we actually got some kind of updates today. I don't know if we have a new banner, I haven't checked anything, but let's go ahead and check about the notices that we have today. So, oh freak, I can't believe that I just saw this. Well, okay, let's go ahead and talk about the chapter. So we actually have a new chapter, which is Final Fantasy VII Chapter 9. If I want to be honest, I don't even know if this is going to be the current chapter of the end of this one. Now let me just go ahead and give you a recap about that. So previously, Kate Sith stole the black materia and they gave it to the Turks, which it was sung. So obviously Aerith and Cloud saw them, and Kate Sith said, you know what, well, let's go to the Temple of the Ancients once that the Shinra advance first. And the continuation about that is that we go to the Temple of the Ancients. We are able to get directly to the black materia, but later on Sephiroth manipulates Cloud's will, and then Cloud provides the black materia to Sephiroth. From there, Cloud was not even sure about himself anymore. He got that kind of crisis identity, that who I am, why did I did this to Sephiroth, why did I did this to myself, and Aerith was gone. So I don't know if by seeing this image we're going beyond that chapter, because once that we finish that section of Temple of the Ancients, we don't have any more content than try to go to the north continent or whatever, and then later on you go directly to what's it called? You go directly to the Temple of the Ancients, or pretty much the Forgotten City. Yeah, the Forgotten City. That was the word that I was looking for. Where we see the end of this one, and obviously something bad happens. I'm not gonna spoil that part, but well, the game was released in 1997, so I believe that everybody knows what will happen to this girl. And then we got the recap back on Rebirth, but Rebirth is a different entity from the original Final Fantasy VII, so I believe that that's the case. I don't know if I'm right about what is gonna happen, but hey, if the Temple of the Ancients is gonna be the first half by seeing this image, then I believe that maybe it's gonna be the end of that, or maybe we're gonna see the end of this one. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if it's chapter 10 or in chapter 9 we're gonna see that. We're gonna do that on Saturday. I don't have the time, but on Saturday we're gonna do that. We got guild ranking, pretty much easy and simple. Complete the guild battles, you get blue crystals along the way, and don't kick your party battles just because there's something wrong. And let's go directly to more information about the Yuffie showdown. As far as we can see, we got more beginners reawakening. We're gonna see that later on. And we got a new chapter release campaign, which pretty much you get 1k of blue crystals by just logging in. You get rewards, as you can see, Aerith. So I believe it is gonna be the final chapter of this one, because we're having a lot of Aerith stuff, so I believe that's gonna happen. And during the login, you get a 1k of blue crystals, a 5-star weapon guarantee draw ticket. Oh my freaking god, believe it or not, I think it's gonna happen. And we're gonna talk about a new banner later on, so let's go ahead and talk about the event first. Now, obviously this one is just going to be simple and easy, clarifying about what we can do about the guild battles. So as you can see, the Bahamut, it's Behemoth, sorry, Behemoth. You get to defeat Behemoth right now, and just by completing the normal missions, the missions that it's the mock, you're just getting 450 blue crystals, which is absolutely very good. What is the... Oh, so fire. I do have a great fire team for that. So my fire team, let me see if I can actually do it with the... I think I can do it with the current party. One current party, I think, so I can replace it. Or I think I'm gonna replace all the whole set, you know. No. Just by having Matt here, it's something that I want to do here. Okay. Let me just change very quickly about my setups, and then we can go directly to what we need to do. Give me just a second. Alright, it took me a little bit of time, but that's my recommended equipment. So pretty much simple and easy. Yuffie is still a very, very powerful fire user. As you can see, she does have a lot of attack over there. Lucia is my debuffer, which will absolutely lower the fire resistances of my enemy. And lastly, I got Matt, which is actually my healer. And also he also have like a weapon who can up that increases the fire potency of my character. So pretty much simple and easy. Yuffie being the main damage, Lucia being my debuffer, and Matt being my support. Of course, the last thing that I'm missing is just the triangles, but I'll do that later on. Pretty much it's simple and easy. If you have your best fire equipment, do the most powerful fire damage that you can do, but this is absolutely my fire team. Nothing else that I have to say, then good luck. Just complete the 3 normal challenges and you're good to go. And then when the challenges arrives, then I'm pretty sure that you're good to go as well. Now let's go directly to the new, as you can see we have golden tickets now. Well, it's not surprise, pretty much it's simple and easy though. We absolutely have another free-to-play weapon for Yuffie as well. So this one is the Strip Mogul Flag. Deals 260 magical non-elemental damage. Single enemy critical rate per 10%. Also magic attacks is decreased. Boost HP, boost magic ability potency, general attack, physical, and magic attack. Pretty much simple and easy. Just complete anything that you need to do with the golden one. As you can see, just go directly to this, to the solo. You get 100 more blue crystals along the way. I think you get 2 more challenges, which it's equal to 300. And then you got the co-op here that pretty much you finish it and you're also able to get well, more blue crystals along the way. Let me see if there's any campaigns that we need to do here. Well, simple and easy. Oh, the high wind. Okay, I already did this, so that's pretty much good. Also, I completed this, so thank you so much. Then pretty much simple and easy, complete all with your parties, any single one of your parties, and then clear Final Fantasy 7 Chapter 9. Pretty simple and easy. So I think in events we're pretty much it. 13 days will be over here. We still have the Vortex Tower, the 3rd Clash, which if people haven't finished it, you're able to finish it there. The Pyrokin also is going to be over until 13 days. I recommend that at least do the normal 1-day event, so that way you're getting 50 blue crystals along the way. I know it's not much, but hey, it's still a very good investment of blue crystals. Now in whatsoever, we do have some banners here. So as you can see, we got a free pull, at least for the first one. And then later on, you need to get red crystals for that, another red crystals for that, then another free 10 draws. And then later on, when you go to the 5-step, you're able to get a new free-to-play weapon for, well, a 4-star. I don't know what the hell with this weapon. I think it's the new weapon for Lucia for its banner. I think I spoiled it. Then on 6, you get more free draws, you get 4-star weapon, and then later on you get a limit break 5-star weapon, the Shinra ceremonial rifle as a bonus. But again, this is for whalers. I'm not gonna talk so much about that. Remember that until the next 3 weeks, this is gonna be over. So in case if you're still looking for that, then you're good to go. My god, this is a limit breaker. I hate limit breaker banners because the limit breaker banners are just there as temporarily. And I don't think I'm gonna be pulling for that. Well, it's the skin for Lucia, absolutely, but I'm not gonna get the weapon. So I think that we have one more. No, I think this is the one. And there's a beginner's banner for that, but again, this is just for whalers, so I'm not gonna talk about the whaler one. So let's go ahead and talk about the Lucia skin. First of all, it's in uniform, which I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. And since I'm pulling for almost all of, well, I pull for every single skin for Lucia, I'm gonna save the blue crystals and see if I can try to get it. How much is gonna be ending? August 13. It's gonna be until the end of the, well, yeah, we have a month. So I think I will have the sufficient blue crystals so I can try to pull for this skin, because again, it's not because I'm a Lucia fan, but I have all Lucia skin, so I think I'm gonna get the I'm gonna get absolutely the skin, but not the weapon itself. So let's go ahead and talk about the weapon. Another fire, huh? And even so that I already have a well, we got one fire Lucia, which is outdated. We have another fire Lucia, which is the debuffer, and now we have another DPS fire Lucia again. But hey, it's a limit breaker weapon, so this is a premium one, of course. So let's go ahead and talk about the weapon. So it's the Shinra ceremonial rifle. The palm assault deals 450 physical fire damage. Also, status element enfeeble is applied for the enemy. When the HP is 50% or more, fire damage is increased for all allies. Well, it's a very good weapon for fire, but hey, I already have one who can actually buff it, but well, what can I say, right? Once you increase it to at least a couple of levels, you get boost general attack for all allies for 32 points, then buff and debuff extension, physical, and sigil boost. And for the skin itself, I'm pretty sure. Oh, reprieve. Okay, reprieve is when your character dies, it revives and comes invisible for a couple of seconds, sorry. And then we got Shira Insignia, which provides buff and debuff extension for 40%, and physical ability damage for 20%, and fire ability damage for 30%. Which again, I will be pulling for the skin. It's just that I don't have the blue crystals right now, but it will work. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be saving a lot of blue crystals so I can try to get the skin. Again, it's for August 13. I have the time. Later on, we'll do the pulls. I don't think I'm gonna be pulling right now because I don't think I do have the luck to get this. I need at least 30k as total to get the skin. I'm pretty sure that we're just getting what two of the weapon. Yeah, just 1, 2, the guarantee one, and then you get the skin. And then later on, if you still want to pull it, then you have to just continue. But again, it's a limit breaker weapon. This weapon will not appear for a long time until we get reruns, or if Square Enix decides to say, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and put it into the limit breaker banner, which is the one that it's over here, this one. But right now I don't think that we're gonna have it sooner or later, so pretty much if you're looking to get the skin, or if you're not interested in that, don't pull. Again, we'll have the what's it called? We're gonna have later on the collab for what's it called? Dragon Quest, which is gonna arrive until August. So if you still want to save your blue crystals for that, go ahead and do it. Just one more thing in regards about the banners before I'm gonna start to do my recap. Remember, guys, that the crossover will be ending on August 3rd. In case if you still want to pull for any of the skins or the weapons, those are crossover events, so you won't see it on banners. So in case if you're still looking for that, that's okay. I'm so freaking sorry, Angel. I think I'm not gonna be pulling for your skin. I thought that the Lucia skins will not arrive, but hey, I do need to get the skin. So I'm sorry, Angel. I have to save you for another rerun. Hopefully you will be invulnerable later on. But in case if I get your weapon, which is very good, I'm going to use your wish list and try to put for the weapon. Again, those 3 weapons are going to be later on updated to the new system of the draw tickets, so don't worry about that. This is going to be also including Tifa's weapon as well, and Angel is also going to be included later on. They're included when you go to do your normal quests, your normal dailies, and then you'll see like which weapon that you want as weapon parts, and Angel is one of them. So I don't think that you will have any kind of problems if you're looking for the weapon. Those banners are going to be over until August the 3rd, same as this one. And for the limit breaker banners, well, this one for whalers, you're gonna have it until August 13th. This one is also gonna be over until August 13th. I have a whole month, so I'm pretty sure we're able to do that. And let's just make our free pull here. Remember, this is just one free pull, and then the rest are gonna be red crystals. And then later on, you're gonna say, hey, I need more red crystals to try to pull for this. But hey, don't unless if you're a whaler or anything like that, that's fine. That's fine. Like, it's a free pull. I'm not gonna complain, so thank you. And now let's go with the recap of our updates, guys. So pretty much simple and easy. We got the new chapter which is Final Fantasy 7 Chapter 9. Pretty much I already gave you the recap, so just complete it. You get blue crystals along the way, of course, and pretty much just complete it and you get a lot of more rewards. Guild Battles is on. It's all about fire. More that the new Lucia banner is there, so pretty much if you want to pull it so you can get more advantage of the guild battle, go ahead and do that. So we got some more updates for the beach time Yuffie. Just complete it, you get more blue crystals along the way, and also you are getting a new free-to-play weapon for Yuffie, which is absolutely good. We got a Whaler's banner. One is for free, but you need to do red crystals once that you keep pulling. This one, it's absolutely like well, I haven't talked about this, but you can go ahead and check it on your end. You get more blue crystals along the way just by logging in. And we got the Lucia banner, which is absolutely for fire. One thing that I forgot to tell you guys, you're also getting the chance to try to get Red 13's limit ultimate weapon, which is a very good support weapon for Red 13. Lucia is all about fire, so if you want to go ahead and use it, exclusively because in last year we got a weapon that lowers the fire resistance. You may want to try to pull that right now, but in my case I'm just gonna save to get more blue crystals in order for me to try to get, you know, the skin only. I don't want the weapon. The weapon, I know that limit breakers are kind of hard to get, but it's something that it's not under my wallet, and I haven't used almost any kind of money in this game, and I want to pretend to do that at that case. Well, that's all. Good luck if you're going to be pulling for Lucia's banner. I'm pretty sure that you will not regret doing that, and I'll see if I can try to do it today. In case if I cannot do it today, then I think I'm going to upload it on Saturday, but I'm going to try to do my best if I have a little bit of time to try to complete the quest of, well, the story of Final Fantasy. Well, I think that's it. Oh, so you're getting the blue crystals right now. Okay, good to hear. At least I got 12k. In case if something happens on the chapter, guys, don't consider it a spoiler, but we already know what happened in 1997, which Aerith, unfortunately, was a beloved character, and she absolutely faces a horrible fate. It happens also in Rebirth for the people who already play it, and so I'll just say it's simple and easy. Don't get in love with any fictional characters. It does affect you emotionally, and it could happen. It could happen, but just try to keep it cool, right? Well, that's it. I don't have any kind of like updates for you right now. It's Endless on Zero. I think I'm gonna be saving for a lot of polychromes to see what are gonna be the next banners. I don't have any updates for Genshin. I don't have any updates for Honkai Star Rail, and I don't have any updates for Withering Wave. So I think where I'm gonna keep silent for a couple of time until the next week, until we get more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. So that's it, guys. May your hearts be your guiding key. Again, good luck if you're going to be pulling for Lucia's weapon banner, or if you're going simply for the skin as me. But hey, best of the wishes of luck, and I'll see if I can try to get blue crystals so we can do our Lucia pulls. That's all. So goodbye and good luck.